as an autodidact bibliophile, sometimes you come across a book and you feel kind of embarrassed because you probably should have known about that one a long time ago. And for me, that was Splendor, Solis, because I used a number of these images in my graphic novels about our favorite plant. And as I was sourcing to find the highest quality images, I found out more about the book and realized this key 16th century alchemical text is one I really need to know about because it's been really important. And so I also got the tarot deck of it, which is just a lovely piece of work with the images on them. And I just flip one over every day and study it and learn from that. But if you want to know about this text, this is a fantastic piece of work because the text of Splendor Solis is not that long. Most of this is 4 essays by these academics. And I learned a lot from these. And some of it was quite funny. For instance, one of them said that these were chemists working on alchemical problems. And that Jung's idea that this was a coded spiritual quest for some or all of these practitioners is complete modernist BS. And that he was reading back into things what was not actually happening. And that he actually misread a lot of what was going on in books like this to fit what he thought he wanted to see there. But really, Jung wasn't right about this being a spiritual quest. So I thought that was pretty funny. Also, I learned more about the political history of this because this was said to be written by someone called Solomon Trimusin. But that was a completely made-up adept. They said, oh, there was this magical person who lived long ago, and this is their text that we're just publishing right now. That is finally coming out of secret transmission. And the same other person that happened for Basil Valentine was a famous name that was completely made up, basically for marketing purposes, which I think is a very modern take on this. And they said, and it was the followers of Paracelsus, the bombastic medical doctor who I have quite a shine for. It was his followers who wanted to legitimize this book and so made up an old adept about it. And so this is really great. It has all of the printing history. It has a history of alchemical texts from the 200 years before and how they led into this being one of the most beautiful of all of the alchemical things ever done. And the nice part is that they go through and they'll give you each page an explanation of what's going on that page. And so if you're interested in classical alchemical texts, this is just a wonderful piece of work. And if you want to learn more about it with me as I go through it, just let me know.